Someone asked me for a description of my travel sketch kit. I thought maybe I'll just throw in my sketchbook tour as well. Some of you might have seen it. I apologize for that. But you can always skip ahead if you have already seen it. So here's my sketchbook tour. If you have not seen the review on the SPD, I'll put a link up here. It's a reasonably useful sketchbook. Although I don't really like the Saunders paper, it was okay. 200 gram is about the lightest I would use. They have actually personalized it with my name as well, which is very, very nice. So the first sketch is a sketch of the airport in Changi. It's nice to be in Changi after 2 years, seeing the plane. When we landed in KL, what do? Well, we're staying in Damansara Uptown. We head straight for the Hokkien Mee. And of course, there's always coffee around. We were staying at a place called Somerset at the Starling. And the Christmas decoration was still up and about, which was interesting. So I sketched that too. The very next day, went to see my parents in Klang, which is about 30 minutes away from where we were staying. The bak kut teh almost got away because in Klang, on the 1st or the 15th of the lunar month, as well as Mondays, most of the bak kut teh shop. Bak kut teh stands for meat, bone, and tea. So that one almost got away, but it was lovely to see my parents after almost 2 years. The very next day, we went for a morning walk around Uptown, around Starling Mall, and we saw this queue, the nasi lemak queue, the fatty rice queue. I'm not sure whether that's the right translation, but it was nice to see social distancing at the queue. Then I sketched various things around the mall. This is Mr. Tuk Tuk, a Thai restaurant within the mall itself, the Starling Mall. And we went for dinner at Sukishi, which is a Japanese style sort of sukiyaki and sushi buffet. You have to cook some of the food yourself because it's a hot pot, but most of the food are pretty much Japanese fare. Then the very next day, we went to Seremban to visit an aunt, Sharon, my wife's aunt. She cooked up a feast. I put them all on this page. And then after that, we went for a little stroll in the lake garden. My family went for a little paddling around the lake. We had pork noodles and went some shopping. It's kind of not Christmas anymore. It's Chinese New Year stuff already. So we went for some shopping to prepare ourselves for Chinese New Year. And then the next day, we went for a walk in Kuala Lumpur Petaling Street, which is kind of like the Chinatown. I must say that we were really impressed. The whole Chao Tim area, Chao Tim is just one of the shop. And then I had my dessert, which is what I normally have in Singapore, here at Clementi, Gong Wo Tong. And then you see street vendor, lovely to see them still available in KL. And then that night, we went to have a dinner at a Thai restaurant, Busaba, at Bangsa Shopping Complex with an old friend, Sue, and there's a picture of Sue and us. The next day, we went to Batu Caves. Oh my, haven't been to Batu Cave for more than 10 years, maybe even more. Lots of steps to climb. I was reasonably fit not to be exhausted when we went up. My daughter was with me up on top of the stairs. And then we went to Royal Selangor because it's near Setapak, which is near where Batu Caves is. We went to look around at the museum and also look at how the workers make various pewter artifacts. We even took a workshop ourselves to hammer out a bowl that we can use. We took that home, probably use it for ice cream. And it was lovely afternoon. P. Ramlee Memorial was also nearby, and we went, and I've never been. I mean, it's been around for a while. P. Ramlee was made Tan Sri 17 years after he passed on. And of course, he's famous for all the Malay movies he made in the 50s, 60s. And I had lots of laughs watching his movie growing up. That's the dress that his wife made she made all her dress apparently. Datsun 120Y, his last car, and some props. This spread is about the areas of Starling, or at least the Somerset breakfast that we had. And then of course we had plenty of food around. This is a nasi lemak at the village park just across, and we took lots and lots of tests, obviously, COVID tests. The final spread is about our walkabout in KL, and we went to Central Market, and then around the River of Life, stuff around the river next to Central Market, Masjid Jami, and also we had dinner at Modern Cuisine Le Sense. So that's it. That's my sketchbook tour. We're gonna talk about the travel kit. So very quick tour of the sketch kit I use. First is the tissue, wet tissue. Can't do without it. I have this plastic water container. Very light to carry. I don't put water in it when I carry and travel around. Very useful, light. That goes into the bag. And of course, I will show you the colors that I have. I travel with a couple of rags, dirty rags, so I can wipe off any excess paint or colors or paint water. And in it, a small, short Palomino pencil. And all the colors. I'll put a link for the colors if you have not seen the video on this. And in my pencil case, let me just dig and put up all the stuff that I have in there, and I show you what I brought along with me. I travel very light, essentially. And in it there's glue to stick all my bits and bobs onto the sketchbook. Mosquito repellent, insect repellent, that is. Couple of water brush. I use Pentel because they don't roll. They are sort of designed so that they stay on the table. 2 pens, you seen my video on that. White gel, 2 clips. That's basically wrapped up my entire sketch. I also carry a bottle of ink. I refill them quite a bit because as you see, I've actually did quite a lot of drawing. That's it. Oh wait, and don't forget to mention the spritzer, right? That goes into the bag too. So there you go, my entire sketch kit. Easily traveling kit without any fuss. I hope you enjoy this, and stay safe wherever you are. Bye.